So I just came across this operating system kernel called Catten, part of the CharlotteOS project. It's designed to be super flexible.
Really flexible how? Like, what makes it stand out from other kernels?
Well, it's a monolithic kernel but borrows ideas from exokernels and systems like Plan 9 and Fuchsia. That's intriguing.
Interesting. But isn't a monolithic kernel usually less flexible than microkernels?
That's a good point, but Catten seems to layer higher-level interfaces on top, which adds flexibility.
So it's about how the layers interact. I wonder how practical that ends up being in real-world use.
Exactly, plus it has a type-safe namespace system using URIs as paths. That allows network access without mounting.
Wait, seriously, that sounds like a game changer. How does that even work?
Well, it uses granular capabilities and a mandatory access control policy to secure that access.
That sounds complicated, but I can see the advantage. It's like having a secure gateway for resource sharing.
Right? It's fascinating how they're integrating security with flexibility, but it does make me wonder about performance.
Good call. Performance could be a bottleneck, especially with all those layers. Have they addressed that?
Not extensively yet since Catten is still in early development, but they're welcoming contributions, which is cool.
Nice. That collaborative spirit can really drive innovation. What languages is it built with?
It's written in Rust and specific assembly languages. They're strict about using vetted C dependencies too.
Rust is a solid choice for safety and performance, but limiting dependencies sounds a bit restrictive.
True, but I think they want to maintain quality and reduce complexity. It's a trade-off.
I can see that. Though I wonder, will that limit the ecosystem of tools available for developers?
That's a valid concern. Without diverse libraries, developers might hit roadblocks during implementation.
And then there's the target system requirements. They seem pretty specific.
Yeah, with requirements like UEFI and specific memory sizes, it might limit adoption.
Exactly. Not every user has those specs. It could alienate potential contributors.
But it does show they're aiming for a modern infrastructure, which is promising. There's always a balance.
Definitely. But like, they require a minimum of 128 MB of memory. That's not too demanding, right?
Not too demanding, but I wonder if they'll need more resources as they build out features.
True. And if they keep layering on features, memory and processing requirements might escalate.
Right, and speaking of features, they encourage community contributions and discussions. That's smart.
Absolutely. It creates a sense of ownership among users. But is there a governance model?
They didn't specify much, but they mentioned they vet contributions, which implies some oversight.
That makes sense. But I hope it doesn't stifle creative ideas from contributors.
Agreed, but they seem open to suggestions, so that's a good sign. It's about finding that balance.
Right? And what about their licensing? It's under the GNU General Public License 3, I see.
Yes, that means contributions are shared under the same terms, which can encourage collaboration.
But does that mean they might run into issues with proprietary software later?
Potentially, that could limit partnerships or integrations with commercial software.
Exactly. But it's fascinating to see how they navigate these challenges while building.
Totally, plus, their focus on networking capabilities through USB is quite neat.
Yes, Ethernet over USB can really widen access, especially for low-cost devices.
And as we're seeing more IoT devices, that could be a crucial feature as well.
For sure, but I still think they need to keep an eye on those performance trade-offs.
Absolutely, it's all about balancing innovation with practicality. What do you think the future holds?
I think if they manage their growth and community involvement well, we could see a unique OS.
That's a great takeaway, and it'll be interesting to watch how Catten evolves over time.
Definitely, I can't wait to see what contributions come in. There's so much potential.
No doubt, and it raises questions about how newly developed systems can adapt to modern needs.
For sure, it's a world of possibilities. Let's keep an eye on this project.